Good morning. It's great to have you with us here at Unity of Walnut Creek. Welcome to 2016. This is our first service in this fabulous year that is ahead. And as such, it's a time of new creation. So I invite you to join in and explore with us how we add the amazing spiritual power within us to bring forth that creation that is really on each of our hearts. Thank you for joining us.
Please stand and join us in singing some New Year's songs. Ready? Wonderful, wonderful, fortunate you. This is the year that your dreams come true. This is the year that your ships come in. This is the year you find Christ within. Wonderful, wonderful, fortunate you. This is the year that This is the year you know you. This is the year that your happiness. This is the year you are wonderful, fortunate you. This is the year that your dreams come true. Okay, well, this one will be better. This is the day with new words. You ready? This is the day, this is the year that you're filled in you and your dreams come true. To see Christ in me and in everyone, and in everyone. This is the year filled in you. The dreams that violence and dreams come true. This is the year all our dreams come true. One more time. This is the year I see God in you, and our dreams come true. I will be free to see Christ in me and in everyone,
yes, in everyone. This is the year, God in you. Love fills our hearts and our dreams come true. This is the year, all our dreams come true.
You may be seated. Happy New Year and Happy New You. It is a pleasure to be with you this brand new year and to invite you to join me in greeting our online friends. So if we would turn to the camera, and let's give them a shout out. Hi, how are you? So wonderful to have you with us always. You bless us. If you're ever in the neighborhood, stop in and see us. We'd love to meet you. My name is Sheila Gautreaux. I'm one of your ministers here at Unity of Walnut Creek, and it is a pleasure to welcome you to our service. If you are new to Unity, if there's anyone who's new to Unity, a very special welcome and an invitation to join us on this positive path for spiritual living, a journey into the heart and the spiritual truth of our being. Along this journey, we meet each situation in our lives through the power of prayer. In Unity, we use the power of affirmative prayer, and that is the yes action of God. So that we might have an experience of this, I invite you to join me in our opening statement. Together, there is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life the all-loving goodness of God. Let us take that in. Breathing it in through our hearts. Accepting it for ourselves at the deepest level of our being. And again, there is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving goodness of God. Let's take it in even more deeply and also allow the energy of it to extend outward, spilling over into the sanctuary, embracing each one within its power, and going forth to our friends online. And once more, there is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving goodness of God. Hold it closely within us, within this sanctuary, and with the deepest intention of our hearts, let us send it out throughout our nation, across the oceans, over the mountains, throughout our world, touching every heart that beats. And for this truth, we are so grateful. Let us say that together. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. And so it is. Amen. Please remain seated and join us in singing, I Am So Blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. We are so blessed. Are so blessed. We are so blessed. We are so grateful for all that we have. We are so blessed. We are so blessed. We are so grateful. We are so blessed. One more time. We are so blessed. We are so blessed. We are so grateful for all that we have. We are so blessed. We are so blessed. We are so grateful. We are so blessed.
We continue this feeling of blessing as we journey into that deeper experience of prayer together. And to begin that, Ted shares with us a blessing from our heart ministers.
Today, our prayer is for compassion. God of the infinite, in whose compassion we live and move and have our being, lead, guide, and direct us, that we may delve into the compassion of our hearts and offer it freely to the world and all within. Where there is fear, our compassion offers courage. Where there is conflict, our compassion offers peace. Where there is hatred, our compassion offers love. Where there is darkness, the light of our heart's compassion streams the light of truth. For suffering, loss, and pain, compassion spills over from our hearts. May our compassion bring forth the kingdom of heaven right here and right now. And so it is.
Taking that deep breath. Just breathing in that awareness of this divine love in which we live and move and have our being. Letting it fill us and guide us as we touch that inner place from which we know this presence of infinite love ever more deeply. Let the music be part of that guide on the journey to the center of our hearts.
Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Be still, be still, be still, and know that I am God.
Mother, Father, God, we are grateful that we now enter more deeply into that knowing, into the awareness of your presence, more deeply into the experience of your love, the experience of your care, the experience of your blessing. We experience your presence as the beauty of nature that surrounds us, the goodness of that quietness that we experience as dawn comes into the forest. The thunder of waves breaking on the shore. We experience your presence as the brilliance of sunlight off snow-capped peaks, and the tenderness of a hand that is placed in ours. Mother, Father, God, we experience your presence in these wonderful beings that fill our lives, our families, our friends, this community and the communities that our lives touch. We see within each one your divine presence. We see within each one the beauty of the being they truly are. And it is within, in that place of stillness, that we know you most completely. where mind has become still, the heart filled with serenity, and there in stillness, we simply rest at one with the one. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am. As we breathe in the gentle peace of your presence, as this power and life that you are flow through us and we feel your presence as love upon our hearts. So we send this love forth to touch and bless and uplift. For this love brings healing. It brings peace. It brings wholeness. And so we begin by sending this love into our own bodies for complete, vibrant wholeness in every cell and system. We send it to our minds and hearts for wisdom and understanding. And we radiate this love from our hearts. We send it to each one who is dear to us. So bring each to mind. Blessing, healing, guiding, prospering, bringing harmony and peace. This divine love flows through our hearts out across the spiritual community, bringing harmony and grace, blessing to each. We unfold every prayer request brought here, and we know with each you are enfolded in divine love, and you are lifted to that which is the highest. And this divine love flows through our hearts. flows out across the communities in which we live, across our nation, and on to touch the peoples of the world, bringing forth wisdom and peace in all peoples. And this divine love flows through our hearts. We send it to all who join us in prayer, whether in mosque or synagogue, temple or church, whether gathered at home or on the hillside. For in seeking to know you, we are all one. And this beautiful, powerful love flows through our hearts. We send it to the earth to bring balance and harmony to all her systems, to bring rain where it is dry, to bring calm where there is storm, to bless her creatures. And this love flows through our hearts. We send it about the earth to touch the heart of every single person in the earth. For beloved presence, you are that love in every heart. And in this love, we are one. Divine love flows through my heart, enfolding and blessing the world. Please join me. Divine love flows through my heart, enfolding and blessing the world. And again, divine love flows through my heart, enfolding and blessing the world. Feeling that beautiful love. And once again, divine love flows through my heart, enfolding and blessing the world.
Be still and know that I am God.
With such gratefulness, we know that it is so here now. Amen.
Morning arrives with the sun from night's indigo blue. With its fiery stars, the light fades the sky into shades of pastel hue, and the dark of night is transformed into day. Millions of miles away it burns. The gases churn and ignite, reaching far into space like my desire for you, that has sent me on this chase. And the burning gas illuminates the way, and I'll ascend through the stars to see just how far it really is to you. And on the way I'll hum some songs of love to you, to you. from this sun-bleached blue sky. Now the colors inflame like your desire for me. I try to whisper holy names, but our burning hearts leave nothing left to say. And you'll descend through the stars to see just how far it really is to me. And on the way you'll hum some songs of love to me. You'll sing to me, and I'll ascend stars to see just how far it really is to you. It is on the way I'll hum some songs of love to you, to you, to you.
Thank you so much for blessing us with your sounds this first Sunday of 2016. Good morning. Happy New You. It is birthday Sunday. If you are celebrating a birthday this month, please stand so we may celebrate you. Happy birthday to you. Birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friend. Happy birthday to you. Have a blessed birthday. My name is Sion, and it is my pleasure to highlight upcoming events for you. Join Reverend David this afternoon for a hologramming workshop, and he will lead us in this seldom shared experience. If you would like a very powerful tool to help manifest what is calling out to your heart, you won't want to miss out on this exciting experience. Reverend Sheila is inviting you to bring your challenges, upsets, and any unforgiveness you may be holding for someone or something, including yourself, to the Radical Forgiveness Workshop next Sunday. Our spiritual learning classes begin next Monday. Our curriculum committee has once again selected exciting classes to enhance your spiritual growth. On the second Wednesday of each month, Carolyn Jansen and Eileen Zimmerman will be facilitating Heart Math Self-Compassion Cut Through. Discover how going deeper into your heart with Cut Through will free you from past patterns. I would now like to invite to the platform Reverend David.
Good morning. We are at such a very powerful creative time as we enter into this new year. So I wanted to just share with you what we have set up. Sion mentioned a number of the events, but there's a very powerful reason for that. Today we're going to work with this using the spiritual power that we have to really bring forth a new creation. And this afternoon we get to step into a whole nother level of power in that experience in the hologramming workshop. And this starts our real work in compassion, as this is our year of compassion. So, and part of that is saying yes to that which is a blessing for us. And then in the next weekend with Reverend Sheila, the experience of the forgiveness. The ceremony is so powerful. It's one of those ways of releasing tremendous blocks within ourselves with very little words, but actually going through a powerful experience. So that opens us up then. And then in that creative experience, the next weekend we step into it as a spiritual community with our 2020 Insight, where these heart's desires that have been within us we're able to focus and begin to bring forth into expression. And then at the end of the month, we have Dr. Barbara Wade, and this is a excellent teacher who has been on Oprah and Dr. Oz and these kinds of experiences. And she works with relationship, because most of the compassion that we learn in our closest relationships. So it's a powerful way of stepping into this. So I wanted to just give you a heads up, look ahead, and let these very powerful experiences create a whole new possibility for our lives. Thank you.
Find details of these and other wonderful activities in your bulletin and on our website. I now invite you to take a brief moment until the gong sounds to greet those immediately around you.
Got power.
And the whole thing sounded suppressed.
Yeah. I just haven't caught up.
Good hands. Yeah.
Please remain standing and let's sing "Oh, Happy Day." Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
When spirit walks.
When spirit walks.
Spirit walks.
When spirit walks.
When spirit wash.
When spirit walks.
Wash my fears away. Oh, happy day. Oh, 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 happy day.
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 When spirit walks.
When spirit wash.
When spirit walks.
When spirit wash.
When spirit walks.
When spirit wash. Wash my fears away. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day.
Happy day. He taught me
How to watch
and pray. Watch and pray. And live rejoicing.
every I let the river's song rose on moonlight through the trees. We knew where we belonged. We had our answer to the mysteries. Coyotes crazy cruel had us mooning at the sky, had us making leaves and trying to fly. A question for the moon, a prayer sent to a star. We'll get an answer soon to mend your heart. Makes you want to roost in the eagle's nest of a tree, like the bear who's drunk on the honey of the bee. Breathe the sweet perfume of a garden in full bloom. Feel the spirit presence in the road, and make a sacred space for hearts to overflow with love that will replace the fears we know. Ba-ba-day-o-ay-o, 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 ba-ba-day-o-ay-o. The shadow of the hawk flies up above us down this road. His spirit comes to guide us, help us lighten up our load. Hark, he brings a message, a blessing open minds perceive, the gift that he delivers, a peace all willing souls believe. What is love? What is love? What is love? Oh, what is love? What is love? It is a height of beauty. It is the height of beauty, the greatest thing in the universe is love.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow, you made it to 2016. Hey, way to go. We have, it's such an exciting thing for me, the beginning of this year, because with the energy that I feel flowing through what we are creating now, it's as though there's a whole nother level of spiritual energy available to us as we step into this creative experience. How many of you attended Burning Bowl? Okay, many of you. So your letters to God saying thank you for that which you're creating this year, owning it, accepting that. And beyond that, how many did New Year's resolutions? Okay. How many of you quit doing New Year's resolutions? Okay. Yeah, that's, after you've lost that same 20 pounds again, it gets old. So what I want to do is look at very seriously this experience of intentional creation, because we are at a time when that is very powerful. And to me, that's a time with an energy that it is wise to take and enter into the conscious process of creating. And the truth is, that's what we're trying to do with things like New Year's resolutions. And they, in a sense, they make sense. They're the things we'd like, maybe it's an increase in income in some form, or a new job, or maybe it's seeking for health that you haven't been able to bring in and complete in the body, or those relationships needs that we have, that bringing into one's life a deep love relationship, or bringing the harmony that we really desire into the relationships we have. And again, we can go on and on, the parts of our lives that we have desires for something greater there. Now, there is a very conscious spiritual process here if we choose to make it that. I mean, we have Jesus' beautiful teaching. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and ye will find. Knock and the door will be open. That is a tremendous promise from a spiritual master who understood this creative nature that we are as spiritual beings. But then we run into this other thing. Okay, I have this great love for the way truth expresses in all the different paths. And one of my favorite, as many of you know, is Taoism and the Tao Te Ching and Lao Tzu. And Lao Tzu gives us this reflection on this whole process. He says, free from desire, you realize the mystery. Caught in desire, you see only the manifestations. I think he and Jesus are arguing there, don't you? But he goes on for a deeper reflection on it. He says, colors blind the eye, sounds deafen the ear, flavors numb the taste, thoughts weaken the mind, desires wither the heart. Desires wither the heart. Now that seems like 180 degrees from ask and it will be given unto you. Okay, so what's going on there? Well, I want to go a little deeper into that Jesus teaching. Dr. Katie, one of the great metaphysicians and favorite of my teachers, shares this. She says, affirm the good you desire. Now that's what we just did in our burning bowl, was we went through our releasing process, and then we affirmed that which really was on our hearts to bring forth in this year. She says, affirm the good year that you desire. That is what Jesus meant when he said, all things whatsoever you pray and ask for, believe that you have received them, and you shall have them. Again, beautiful promise there from Jesus. Desire in the heart is always God tapping at the door of your consciousness with his infinite supply. So she's saying desire is God within us itself. The thing you desire is not only for you, but has already been started toward you out of the heart of God. And it is the first approach of the thing itself striking you that makes you desire it. So in other words, that which is our heart's desire is already given and ours at this spiritual level of being. And by saying yes, we are allowing it to move into manifestation. So with that, I had to go back to Lao Tzu. And so there's a reflection by Stephen Mitchell. Now, Stephen Mitchell is the translator of the Tao that is my favorite. And so he's reflecting on this phrase, desires wither the heart. And he says, once it has let go of desires, the heart naturally overflows with love, like David's cup in Psalm 23. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life. That beautiful reference. So he's talking about this letting go of desires is necessary. And everything else we're hearing is suggesting that embracing the desires is necessary. So what's happening? If we go back into the material that is coming forth in the Tao, what we understand in terms of what was taking place at that time was that there was very little distinction within the emotional experience of people. There, as a whole, there was not an understanding between our emotional attachment to things and the heart's desire or the heart's direction towards something. And so what happens, and what really happened for society as a whole through many years, is we went through a time of suppressing the entire feeling nature because we didn't know how to work with it. So at this time, what's happening is we have changed, and through science and many other approaches, we have been able to become much more conscious of our feeling experience. And I believe the desires that Lao Tzu is talking about really is that reactive part of ourself that says, I have to have this to be okay. Okay, it's not a minor thing. It sustains the entire advertising industry. Okay, I have to have this to be okay. Then what happens is that is our mind, our head, brain evaluating and making emotional associations with our need to be okay, to be accepted. And so that's a very powerful thing. And that does wither our spiritual connection when we put out there something that's going to take care of us. But that's very different than what Emily Cady was talking about. She was actually talking about the unfolding of the soul blueprint by allowing ourselves to have that which empowers our spiritual purpose. That's real different. And because we now understand the difference between the head and the heart, between that emotional attachment and that spiritual desire for something that will empower and unfold the soul, we have two very different experiences. In looking at this, there was a wonderful teaching from Edgar Casey. Casey's one of my favorites. He's a great American psychic, but some of his stuff was very deeply profound. Someone came to Casey and said, should I be content with what I have? And Casey's response to him was, yes, you should be content, but never be satisfied. Be content. What we have is this response that we have accepted of this divine love, blessing our lives, bringing our talent, bringing our relationships, bringing our abundance into manifestation. What a gift. And your soul is always capable of so much more. We are constantly in a process of expanding our consciousness, our life, our purpose, what we're doing here. So that divine dissatisfaction that says, let me expand this part of my life into greater goodness. And that does include things in this world. You know, I've seldom seen food enter into my life without wanting to be paid for. Now, it's good that I eat. Okay? And I'm real glad to have what it takes to get it. And I say seldom because there certainly have been plenty of times there has. But generally in our world, that financial desire, think of what it is if a financial desire came up for you. It's not about the stuff. It's that empowers who you are. It lets you go forward in the creative part of your life. Okay, the health. It's not, remember how much energy you had to waste when you did ill health? Boy, it just stops you being about what you're about. It's okay to want that vibrant, healthy body. Okay? And what happens? What's the desire? It's that pure divine pattern of wholeness within us saying, open to me. The money is that pure divine presence of love and care flowing in and empowering your life, saying, open to me. But there's a difference when we take a hold of it with our head and with our hearts. I had an experience where I have a great love over many years for unity and its wisdom and its principles, because I understand its tremendous empowerment of the soul. And when I became aware of the heart understandings, I realized that this was some of those core teachings now at a greater level so that we could live it more effectively. Same principles, but being able to connect into that spiritual self and bring that through more effectively. So I thought, you know what I would like to do? I would like to share this. Now, I got to teach a lot of different people, unity ministers, about it, but I really wanted to share it on a greater scale. So I had this goal, and the goal was to be the speaker at the International Convention and be able to share this with all of the people who could get this out to everybody. Now, I had that, and it was one of those goals that sat there for a number of years and didn't go anywhere. And then, when I looked at that and realized that, and I went, well, what is this? And I used the skill that I had gained to go into my heart. And I asked my heart, what is the desire that is there? And the desire didn't have anything to do with me being up in front of a convention. The desire was that people could learn and use this powerful spiritual knowledge to better their lives, to free themselves of things they didn't need to struggle with anymore, to be about their life purpose. That desire made my heart sing. So that was what I said yes to. The next year, I was on the stage at the convention presenting the heart knowledge to all of Unity. And that's interesting. I'd actually given it up because they don't let Unity ministers keynote Unity conferences. But they wanted that one. Now, it was a difference in the creation I experienced. One was really my head responding to a sincere heart desire, but giving it a head form. This is what it looks like. The other was a deep feeling of the power and connectedness that was created. When I said yes to that, then the form could come about easily. And that's the difference. Lao Tzu is just saying, don't get caught in the form. Connect with this beautiful power of blessing that is flowing in and through you. And there's a secret. When you look at the heart desire, it is always for you. And it is always through you. It is never just about us. That greater purpose in your life isn't just about you. It's about the people that you touch and influence and the changing consciousness of which you're about. Saying yes to that. Unlimited blessing flow to me and through me. That's the difference with the heart. Unlimited blessings flow to me and through me. Join me. Unlimited blessings flow to me and through me. There's no limit. There's no too much money. There's no too much skill. There's no too much love. That's just a head thing. Unlimited blessings. You are an instrument of divine blessing. That's why you're here. It's okay to own it. Wow. The presence and the blessing you are when you are centered. One of the things that I did was a friend shared with me their desire to travel and see much of the world. They were concerned because it seemed quite selfish. And I thought, what happens when somebody shows up in another culture and appreciates that culture? What happens when somebody walks into your house and appreciates the beauty of your home? What happens when someone appreciates who you are, even though you're different in some ways than they are? What happens when we do that? This ridiculous separation we have begins to fade away, doesn't it? This desire on our hearts is for you. It's to you, yes. But it's also through you because that's why you're here. For yourself as the spiritual being that you are, and for the commitment you made in consciousness to lift all the rest of us up as well. It is a beautiful journey. Unlimited blessings flow to you and through you. Join me. Unlimited blessings flow to me and through me. Now think about those things that you were saying no to or yes to. Okay, it's okay for that goodness to come into your life, that you can be about the beautiful work that your life is. Again, unlimited blessings flow to me and through me. And let them take whatever form they need. It's all right if they're money or new cars or houses or clothes or food or just that pure wisdom and creativity of your being expressing and being free to. Because it all is through you. Once again, unlimited blessings flow to me and through me. And now, I'll give you a secret on that. You know how to tell the bottom line? Did I get it right? When it happens, it is really fun. Bless you.
you. I'll spend my life loving you, reaching for an eternal place. All I want to see and know is you. You love me right from your heart. You took me in right where I was at, in spite of my lack of truth and belief. A state of grief is where you found me. How can I thank you enough? Can I show it through the things I say and do? Now I grow stronger each day. The faith that has grown through your love I was shown. Here am I, looking over times past. Don't know who's that stranger I've been. I'm born again and life began with you. You're every breath that I take, and every song that I will compose, each seed I will sow, on all good things I do under the sun, because you are there. How can I thank you enough? Can I show it through the things I say and do? Whoa, I'll grow stronger each day with the faith that has grown through your love. I was shown all those feelings inside, all this love I can hide. Shown all these feelings inside, all this love I can hide. Love I can hide. All this love I can hide. Whoa, love I can hide.
We are marching in the light of God. We are marching in the light of God. We are marching in the light of God. We are marching, marching, we are marching, marching, we are marching in the light of God. We are marching, marching, we are marching, marching, we are marching in the light of God.
All right, embrace these beautiful beings with our heart. Let's share our blessing together. Children, you are loved, special, and important. The light of God shines through you. Let's take hands and share together our prayer protection. Together, the light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. And our peace song.
Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be, with God
love and the light and the peace in the earth right now. So let it shine and have fun.
Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. When it was, when spirit was, when spirit was. When spirit washed, when spirit washed my sins away. Oh, happy I. Watch and pray. Watch and pray. He taught me how to walk. Watch and pray.